Hey guys, welcome back for another video. I know, 3 in 1 night, holy crap. But I just wanted to talk. I meant to mention this the other day. I wanted to do a video on it the other day and I forgot. And I just kept thinking about it now again. And that's what is an elixir. Because we've been bombarded with them this year. Like every house and more than we even know of have released an elixir in the last, well, definitely this year, but even last year. Um, And what brought on this conversation is the other day I was at the store, and the girl asked me how I liked the. She always asked me at perfume or beauty boutique and shoppers. She's always asking me what I think of stuff, and because I'm there like daily, and I told her I like it. There's aspects I like, I don't like. It's okay. I said I expected a little more in the performance. Like I said, it only goes 7 hours, and she was like, "Well, that's weird for an elixir." I'm like, "What do you mean?" And she's like, "Well, it's an elixir concentration. It should be." And I didn't want to be that guy. So I didn't say it condescending or like I'm better than you, but I was like, well, Fiona, the elixir's not a concentration. It's not like you have, I don't know every concentration, but the ones I know is, aftershave, well, body spray, I guess. Aftershave, eau de cologne, eau de toilette, eau de parfum, parfum, and like parfum extract. I said, they're kind of, elixir's not a, I said, what? I said, yeah. I said, it's not a, it doesn't indicate the amount of perfume oils in a fragrance. You can name anything. You could have a eau de cologne and call it, like, I don't know, bringing, I don't know, this is a Ferragamo elixir, and it could be an eau de cologne, you know? Or let's pick a house that does eau de cologne a lot. Tommy Bahama, fucking blue sky elixir, but it's an eau de cologne. I said it's not a concentration of oils or anything. It's just a name. And well, I thought when Dior released the first elixir, I was, whoa, time out. I said, Dior didn't release the first elixir. It was the first one to really catch on that most people know of. I said, but I said, the first one I'm aware of, and it's probably not even the first one, probably not even close, was a Zero Pour Homme elixir. What a beautiful scent. Spicy vanilla with that classy Zero barbershop kind of vibe. What a beautiful scent. I said, that's the first one I know of, and that was 10 years ago now. And she's like, oh, I said, yeah, it's not I said, I tried to explain to her, it's not a concentration. It's just a name. And I said, all different elixirs. I said, I've had them last days. I've had them last hours. Like this here is about a 6 or 7 hour scent. This here is about a 7 or 8 hour scent. Even mood elixir. As much as I don't like the scent, it's a 12-hour scent. Jean Paul Gaultier. It's an all day scent. Sauvage elixir, all day and then some scent. I mean, it doesn't matter. That's what I was trying. So, and I've had a few people ask me on here. Elixir is not a concentration, guys. It's never been. Uh, it's never going to be. It's just a marketing term. Which brings me to something that I kind of noticed with the boss. And I think we're going to see a lot more. I believe this is just an eau de parfum concentration. I say just, but it's a parfum or eau de parfum concentration. Parfum intense. So, yeah. So, as a marketing ploy, and it's genius on their part, don't get me wrong. They've managed these companies. I don't know if they meant to do it. And I think it started with this puppy here because they put out such a strong scent and called it a Jesus. Man, it's good. And it was so strong that everybody just naturally assumed that elixir is a concentration. And So every elixir is going to be a 24-hour plus scent, heavy, project, blah, blah, blah. No, no. You can release, like I said, Tommy Bahama could leave a fresh aquatic scent and call it Elixir being an eau de cologne. It's just a name, which is what I was getting at. Marketing ploy. They're charging us more. I noticed, like I said, first with this, really. These two I didn't really notice at first because Elixir wasn't quite a big a thing, and I only paid $20 for each of them, so whatever. This is the first one I noticed, and I have smelled Paco Rabanne Victory Elixir and 1 Million Elixir. Both okay, just not my type, really. Honestly, I would not own them, but I'll wait to get them cheap. I noticed with this one that they're charging more for it than they normally do, and it's not really much better of a performer than like Boss Bottle Parfum is. A lot of perfumes, it's not a better performer. It's not a better performer than a lot of a good eau de toilettes. Why, for example, it's a beast on me. So they're charging us more for a word. You think about it. Honestly, that's all they're doing. Like if this came out as Boss Bottled Intense or Boss Bottled Incense, a lot of incense. So Boss Bottled Incense, it would probably be $20 or $30 or $40 cheaper than it is right now. But because it has Elixir on it, crazy people like me will buy it. So, yeah, think about that. Before you buy something, just realize that Elixir is not a type of fragrance. It is not a classification of fragrance. It can be anything it wants. Now, for the most part, elixirs have been sweet and dense and spicy. But like I said, there's nothing stopping a company from bringing out a light. And I think we might see it this year coming up in the following summer, is we might see some cool water elixir. Although cool water parfum performs like an elixir, performs like these elixirs anyway. But you might see something like that, or a Tommy Bahama elixir, or a Nautica Voyage elixir, or Prada L'Homme elixir. I mean, you're going to see these, I think, because elixir is not a classification or a classification of the amount of perfume oil that's in a scent, or even the classification of a scent. Blue scent, date scent, office scent, a clubbing, whatever we classify. There's no such thing with an elixir. It is literally just a word. An apocryphal word used from alchemy from way back in the day when they're, fucking Philosopher's Stone, Harry Potter. Ooh, Harry Potter. That's all. You're paying an extra. And I am too. I'm not blaming you because I'm doing it too. Obviously. I mean, I'm doing it too. Paying an extra anywhere from $20 to $50 to $60 more for a word. But I'm not just, I like them, so okay. But I mean, if that word wasn't on, like I said, Boss Bottle Incense be $30, $40 cheaper. Jean Paul Amal Chocolatier, I don't know, be $30 or $40 cheaper. Sauvage Perfume Intense that would probably be $50 or $60 cheaper. I mean, but this one started the whole elixir thing. It wasn't the first, but it did start the whole boom on elixirs. Because once Sauvage did it, it became super successful. So anyway, guys, that's it. I've rambled long enough. Just note that elixir is not a classification on concentration of fragrance oil. It is literally just a word. They can put it on anything. I mean, Axe body spray could come out with Axe elixir if they want and charge a double for it. And it is what it is. So just be a little knowledgeable when you're doing that. And this is the first one, like I said, where I really noticed that it's not. I mean, I knew it anyway, but it really put it to the front of my mind that elixir is not that it's a bad performance. Like I said, 7 or 8 hours, not bad at all. Goodness, I'm just saying it's not. But I thought elixirs were. So yeah. All right, guys. So just remember that. Just a quick PSA. Peace, love, be good to each other. Be good to yourselves.